like, in the last question about which animal would you get eaten by, he said tardigrade, which is my favorite living creature in this universe. But then I saw the name is Socrates, and I'm like, dude, like, I don't really care about this guy. I beat him in the last comedy competition we were in. So, like, I don't really, I don't know, maybe you guys like him. Give it up for Socrates.
Thank you so much. Give it over to Sebastian, the master of the intro. Yeah, I like a tardigrade. If you know what that is, it's a really, really tiny animal. So I figured if I had to eat by something, it's got to take a while. Yeah. It might be painful after a bit, but what's going to take, even with the start of my eye, it's still going to take a couple of years to really get it going, because it's a really tiny thing. You can send it into space. They sent the tardigrades into space. They hung out on the space station outside for a while, going on back. Some of them lived, the hardy ones, yeah. It's like us. We're all survivors sperm. Yay! Just think of how shitty the other ones were in that bunch, Bunch of losers. Yeah, the other good question, by the way, was what was your most unusual opinion, I think it was?
Controversial.
Controversial opinion. I said that apathy is the most direct path to change. If you don't know what apathy is, I'm not going to tell you that. I don't care. And Doug Stanhope, he was great. I saw him in Tumblr. He goes to the UK for money, but hates it because he's got good taste. But he comes to Tumblr to kind of clear his mouth out and have a lot of fun and drink a lot of hard alcohol on stage. If you ever get a chance to see Doug Stanhope, great comedian, much better than anything you'll see here tonight. Generally a whole lot more expensive, too. Yeah. Just me? Okay. But anyway, my name is Socrates. I am an American. It's better now. We're becoming pathetic. It's the first step to redemption is becoming a bit pathetic. Yeah, you shouldn't watch the news. That's a tip, by the way. That's a 2024 tip. Don't watch the news. It's like watching the weather. Nothing good's going to happen for at least 6 months. After that, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. So I've been living here for a while. I've been experiencing all of life's thrills and joys. I'm now 57. Yeah, appreciate that. That was accurate. Which is actually 75 in Dutch. I'm not sure if you're awing the weirdness of their language. But when I'm 75, at least I'll be 57 then, so I got something to look forward to. Woohoo, yeah. And I've been living here for about 14 years, and I was basically spent this last year and a half or so, I was doing this sort of tour of the Netherlands, of the various hospitals, the sicker houses, the house of paracetamol. Yeah. And when you think to yourself, hey, what could go worse, What else could happen? A month ago I had a stroke, so yeah. It's not funny, but it's true, you know what I mean? And have a comedy is cathartic, you know what I mean? It's again, what do you do about a stroke? Nothing, apathy. Nihilism, it's a great belief system, nihilism. It's not actually like something you really believe in, it's just you just don't really care one way or the other. I went to a psychiatrist for a while because I broke my arm and it was included in the insurance stuff. I like a captive audience, It's like a friend that has to listen to you, what I mean? At least for the hour. Then they take a lot of money, charge it off to the insurance company. And it was actually kind of screwed up because the guy was like, because I don't know if you know it or not, but I'm a stand-up comedian. Sometimes, nothing. And so it's weird talking to psychiatrists, and like I said, I'm an old guy. I'm used to life. It sucks. If you have low expectations, it's a pretty good day. Eat some food, maybe have an orgasm. Not every day, but it happens. Oh, maybe not. But anyway, so I was talking to my psychiatrist, and he's telling me, I can't really help you. You're not sick enough, or interesting enough, or I don't know, funny enough. So the guy dumps me. Yeah. You have a bad breakup like that? Psychiatrist dumps you? This is on a Friday, Monday morning or Monday afternoon. I had this stroke. Yeah, I blame the psychiatrist, you know? What kind of bedside service is this shit? Yeah, it was a wonderful, beautiful, sunny day, which we don't have here very often, and this is a great year. I don't know if anyone's lived here for a very short time, but this is not Dutch weather. You know, we make jokes about the Dutch weather. This ain't it. This is a great year. I remember a couple years ago I was here, there was like a year without the summer. Anyone here long enough to remember the really, really cold year? Like 2012, 2013? Freezing goddamn year. You remember that shit? Now it's 30 degrees here. Woo! Global warming! Yay! Someone has to benefit. It's like us at this particular time. Well, it was a beautiful sunny day, and I thought to myself, well, what do you want to do on a sunny day like this? Go outside, have a little stroke. A good one, a fun one. Good enough that I got tired afterwards and took a little nap. And then I had a bad stroke. The annoying kind. I woke up, couldn't walk. Thinking, oh, this isn't good, you know? What is God's plan? Because apparently God has a plan for everything. And his plan sucks. I don't know if you've looked at the news, but there's a lot of bullshit going on, and God, you know, God's fucked me a few times. I'd happily meet up with him and say, hey, I hope you have an answer, you know. But I don't think it'll be a good one. Because, yeah, this whole thing started about a year ago. I learned this Dutch word that I didn't want to learn, but I was forced to that day, which was aangereden. Yeah, it means to be slammed into. And the guy leaned over and said, "Je bent aangereden door een scooterklotter." Because I had just been slammed into by an asshole on the scooter. Yeah, I was going to go to the sauna. That was the plan that day. I think I'll go to the sauna. Naked sauna, Dutch people. How bad could it be? Yeah. A little while later, I'm flying through the air, much like a bird. Which was the fun, good part, because I actually flew for quite a distance, you know. But then I landed like an octopus. It was yeah. And I realized at that moment that my day had changed completely. Yeah, exactly. You know, like I said the thing that you say as an American, which was fuck, you know. It was the thing that we say. We don't say fuck for door, which you can't really scream anyway. Yeah, but it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You know, fuck. It's a good strong word. Yeah, I like that word. It really fit the moment. And I tried to get an ambulance, which was a strange thing in the Netherlands. First of all, he asked me where I was. I don't know. I'm here, man. I'm on a bike. Oh, you get in your life?
It's 1 minute.
Everyone else runs as far as they fucking want. But me, Johnny Boone's over here. Yeah, we're running a tight ship. Suddenly, he's a German.
I'm practicing with this. I need to get
You're practicing. You're practicing.
used to doing this, you know.
Soon, if you try hard enough, you'll be a Greek guy. Mediocrities. So anyway, they sent me home real fast with this whole thing. They did conservative treatment on me, which is nothing. If you've ever had this done, when they say this to you, they're not going to do shit. And they sent me home with the words, "It comes good." Anyone go to a therapist here? You know this term? I'll tell you this all the goddamn time. He said, "It comes good." And which is like only useful as a Yelp review for like a sperm donor. And well, they told me to keep exercising it because I could only raise my arm about so high for like literally a year and a half, and they were always worried about my arm would freeze up. I'd have a frozen shoulder. I have a broken shoulder. I don't give a fuck if it's frozen shoulder. How bad could that be? Frozen was a good movie. I never saw it. But they told me to keep exercising and pushing it up. So I'd be in my backyard and like doing this to try to keep my arm stretching, waving to my neighbors. Get this horrible vibe from everybody. The German's not paying any attention whatsoever. I was in Enschede recently. They understood completely what the problem was because, you know, good neighbors, bad neighbors, it's a difficult situation. But I don't want to go too long because this is a tight show. God forbid I'd be the first person to screw the evening up. This has been going pretty damn good so far. I think we can agree with that. Yeah, this is because I like to find. So I'll close with the fact that when I started doing comedy, I was told it was a lot like sex. Not because you get fucked all the time, only sometimes. But I was actually, the more I've done it, the more I think that's true, because I was really excited to come here tonight. And now that I came, I'm a little hot and sweaty, but I'm hoping to come again one day soon. Come on. Thanks so much. My name is Guy. Just give it up some special. ladies and gentlemen, and he's putting it out. Pleasure!
I guess I shouldn't tell comedians when their time is up. God damn it.